A 3-alarm blaze engulfs many Yorkville businesses this morning.
And the polar vortex continues to bring chilly temperatures. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Wednesday, January 22nd. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Josh McConnell. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Andrew Fernandez. Ahead on our show, we have all your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as your 5-day weather forecast. But first, Josh has our top story.
A 3-alarm blaze erupted at a commercial building in Yorkville this morning. Just after 8:30, emergency personnel were alerted to the scene on Yorkville Avenue between Bay Street and Avenue Road. Fire crews worked to contain the blaze that engulfed the top of the building of many businesses, including an optical store, restaurant, and hair salon. It took a couple of hours before the fire could be contained. Extreme wind chills, faulty equipment, and a frozen fire hydrant were only some of the issues firefighters encountered. A 54-year-old man allegedly attacked firefighters at the scene. The man has been charged with assault and obstructing a police officer. The cause of the fire is not yet known. 2 spa workers were treated for smoke inhalation at the scene, but no serious injuries have been reported. The fire is now controlled, but crews are working to extinguish some parts that are still smoldering.
The suspect wanted in a double stabbing that left one woman dead and a man in critical condition has turned himself into police. The 2 victims were found in Brampton at a house near Steeles Avenue West and Mavis Road at around 10 o'clock last night. Both had suffered multiple stab wounds and were taken to a local hospital, where 51-year-old Anita Suman succumbed to her injuries. Police issued a Canada-wide warrant for Suman's estranged husband, 46-year-old Iqbal Singh. Singh turned himself into police this morning.
Rob Ford is in budget talks with police today at City Hall. This comes just after 24 hours after Ford called Police Chief Bill Blair names in a video released on Tuesday night. Ford admitted he was intoxicated in the video, but says his use of Jamaican profanity was appropriate as he was with friends. Deputy Mayor Norm Kelly says Ford should seek professional help. And Denzel Minwang says he is disappointed the mayor has fallen off the wagon.
A 79-year-old woman who refused to fill out the census has been found guilty of violating the Statistics Act. Janet Churin appeared in Toronto court today, where she defended her decision not to fill out the mandatory census in 2011. She was protesting both the census software ties to arms maker Lockheed Martin and the cancellation of the Longhead Form census. Her sentence has yet to be announced, but could be as much as 3 months in jail.
Over-the-counter flu medicine might make you feel better, but it could also aid in the spread of illness. A new study from McMaster University shows people taking over-the-counter fever-reducing medications may actually be increasing the risk of transmitting the influenza virus. That's because a fever actually lowers the amount of a virus in a sick person, so taking the drug will reduce the fever and may allow transmission. Researchers say that taking medication is still strongly recommended, but to use the study's findings as a warning.
Student clubs and societies held their Humber Students Federation Winter Clubs Fair today. There are some new clubs this semester. Katarina Barnes has more.
Women in business, entrepreneurs, and a campus church. Humber clubs and societies have started their winter club fair at the Guelph Humber Atrium today, trying to recruit some new members. With the school year half over, some students might think it's not worth it to join a club. HSF President Tim Brilhante disagrees.
The reason why we like to have it in winter as well is because we have a lot of new students that come and enroll in programs starting in January, and so we want to generate awareness on different interests that they might like to explore further. So this is why we're holding a clubs fair, and today we're combining it with the Guelph Humber societies and the HSF clubs together.
With new clubs being formed throughout the year, it's important to host a club fair in the winter. One of the new clubs this semester is the Family and Community Social Services Society. Kelly Dedecker founded the FCSS Society to help connect students in the program.
Our program doesn't connect very well, so we want to be able to give those opportunities for students to connect as well as network, because we're going to have presenters come in and talk about their experience in the work field. And there's really lots of room to grow because we're a brand new society.
Starting a club at Humber is simple. Just go online to the HSF website and fill out the online application where you list the club's executive members, describe the club, and what the club will intend to do. The application is due at the HSF office by January 31st. Katarina Barnes, Humber News.
Thanks, Katarina. When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Jake Quarterpat will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Charlotte Anketel.
Sure you layer up before you head out today. It's gonna be a cold one. I'm Charlotte Anketel. I'll have your 5-day weather forecast coming right up.